What's going on, guys? I know you see the little whip back there. Basically, show you guys the supercar later. I'm probably gonna drive it. I'm probably gonna go to the mall. I'm not too sure yet. But anyway, that's later on in the video. Today we're gonna talk about just basically trading a small account, right? What you have to do. Because me personally, I took 3,000, turned it into like 121,000 in like a month and a half. And recently I took 9,000, turned that into 52,000 within a month, right? And I showed you guys both of the broker statements when I did that. And I usually don't like doing that because you're trading aggressively and you really don't want to do that when you're trading. But sometimes the trading month is actually flowing the way you want it to. So, you can do that. But if you are trading that way, you're not gonna last. Me personally, if I'm trading that way, I know if I blow 3,000, I can refund my account, okay? Most of you guys can't do that. So you don't wanna do that. You don't wanna basically grow your account that fast, right? So what you wanna do, you want to slowly grow your account, okay? But in order to grow your account, what do you need? Let's start with an S. SKILL. You need skills, guys. That's what you need, right? You need skills. I'm telling you right now, the reason why you're not successful in life is because you don't have enough skills, especially in this game that we call trading. You need skills. So most of you guys don't have skills, okay? Enough skills to be consistent, right? So I'm gonna break it down, show you guys. I'm gonna go on the chart real quick, show you guys like what I'm looking at every single day, what I'm looking for every single day, and the things that you need to basically be a profitable trader, because overall, guys, you're gonna need skills. Now, what is a skill? A skill is education plus experience. A lot of you guys have the education, maybe not enough, but you have some education. A lot of you guys don't have the experience, okay? So you gotta keep going, but I'm gonna show you guys what I do. So, let's actually go to the chart real quick and I'm gonna break it down. All right, so right here, guys, basically, the first thing I'm looking for is the direction, right? I usually call this environment, but today we're gonna call it direction, right? I'm looking for a direction, right? And then the next thing I'm looking for is levels. And then after the levels, I'm looking for my entries. And that's why my entries, I'm looking to exit the market, right? So this is just one big, loop that I'm doing every single day. Now, believe it or not, the direction is pretty much the foundation. This is where you really want to study and get familiar, just really build all your skills when it comes to this, right? And entries is very important too, but you really want to get the direction right, because if you don't get the direction right, everything crumbles. It doesn't matter the levels, it doesn't matter entries, the exits, because if you get the direction wrong, right, you're always going to, lose, right? So if you're going against the trend, a lot of times you're going to lose. So to me, when it comes to direction, right, I'm looking at 4 states of the market, right? So I'm looking to see if the market is trending, reversing, ranging, right, or breaking out. So this is the direction, right? I'm gonna show you that a little bit later. And then I'm gonna plot down my levels, and then I'm gonna enter, and then I'm gonna exit, okay? Usually the levels I look for is supply and demand or support and resistance. Entries, I'm looking for maybe, a strong candle or a double test. And exits, I'm looking for maybe quick scalp or a 1 to 3 or 1 to 2. Now, guys, listen, when it comes to the market, I look at, one time frame, which is the 5-minute chart. I really don't look at top-down analysis because, it keeps things simple. I noticed that when I look at the daily chart, the 4-hour chart, everything looks bullish, but all of a sudden the market is bearish now. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? I'm gonna show you guys some examples right now, but I don't look at top-down analysis like a lot of people. I just like to look at one time frame, which is the 5 minute. The 5 minute give me, the direction that I need. Now, if I was looking at stocks, trading stocks, that would be different because yes, the stock market, you have more opportunities. Okay, so you can literally pick, different stocks and say, okay, I like this daily chart and I like the 5 minute chart. They're lining up. But if you're trading one, market like me, which is NASDAQ, you don't have that every single day. The market is not going to line up every single day, like that. So let me show you guys a good example right now. All right, so here's a good example, guys. So right here, we have the daily chart. So notice how the market is bullish, right? The market is super bullish. So overall, you say, okay, it's bullish. Let's mark down this, support level, okay? And all of a sudden, boom, it broke down this support level, right? Okay, let's mark down this, supply and demand right here. Okay, let's do boom. So let's go on the 5 minute chart and let's see, we see the market just shooting down. So you have to understand that one candle, which is this right here, this is one daily candle right here, right? Could literally be a downtrend on the 5 minute chart. This is why me personally, I only focus on the 5 minute chart because the 5 minute chart will tell you, okay, you know what? Today it looks like a bearish day. You know what? Today it looks like a ranger day. You know what? Today it looks like a up day, whatever. So that's why I like to look at the 5 minute chart. So let me, show you some examples of basically, the direction. So right here, we looking at the market, right? So the market's going up, 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 up. And it looks like, we are in what? A bull trend. So, okay. So now let's go to this day right here. And, we have the market at this high right here. So we're looking for longs, right? Because the market is going up. Well, the reason why we don't really want to look for longs is because look at this, guys. We sold a lot. Okay. On the 5 minute chart, we sold a lot. So it's a possibility if we come to this area again, guess what? We might sell off again. So this is the stuff that I didn't know when I was first starting out because people didn't tell me that. People would tell me, oh, the market, the trend is your friend. And that's all I cared about. So this right here is a reverse state. So to me, I would look at this market and say, okay, this is where the market opened right here, right? So I'm like, all right, boom. The market open right here. We have a nice selling bar. Boom. You can go short right here and look for your quick either 1-1 or 1-2. And, basically you get your profits and you'll be done for the day. Now, you're going to say, hey, Ben, but look at the market. The market, bounced right here and shot up. And that is true. Okay. It bounced right here and shot up. Who cares? Reason why we don't care is because we are day traders. We're not looking to hold moves overnight. We're not looking to, hold moves for the whole day. We are looking to scalp, get out, and enjoy our day, guys. We are not looking to do the swing trader thing. We're not looking to do that, okay? So this is why we can get away with not looking at the higher time frame. Let me show you guys another good example. Here's another good example, guys, right? So overall, the market is bullish, right? Okay, so here's support. The market is bullish. Guess what? It blew right past that support, right? But hey, the daily chart is bullish, so let's go long. You go long, get stopped out. Go long, get stopped out. Go long, get stopped out. Okay, it's finally working, guys. It's finally working. Then boom, get stopped out again. So you have, to me, the way I would look at this, I would go with the flow. Okay, so right here, I know, all right, shoot. We broke this support level right here. Now, instead of looking for longs, let me look for shorts. Because now this support on the 5 minute chart, remember the 5 minute chart is a good chart. The 5 minute chart is not holding up. So we broke this level. Now I'm looking for potential short opportunities right here. Okay, maybe right here. Okay, so I'm looking to get in for a quick scalp and I'm out. Let me show you another. All right, here's a good example, guys. All right, so remember the daily chart is bullish. So we have this key support right here, right? And all of a sudden, it breaks this key support. Remember, there's 4 type of states. Remember, me personally, this is the way I teach. You're not really going to hear anybody talk like this because this is just me taking a whole bunch of different screenshots and viewing the market that is doing these 4 different states every single day: trending, ranging, breaking out, or reversing. So what is this right here? Well, on the daily chart, it looks bullish, so we have to buy right here. No, the wrong reason why, because guess what? This is a breakout now. It's a breakout market now. So we're in a breakout state. So this state right here, it broke out, came back, and continued down. So to me, This will be a breakout, and I would treat it like a breakout, right? Now, is this gonna work 100% of the time? And the answer is no. Nothing works 100% of the time. But what I realize is, a lot of people will go on winning streaks for a week or two and then lose all their money. Why? Because they get chopped up. They will get chopped up. They don't understand the market is reversing, or they don't understand the market is ranging. It's because they so addicted to the trend that they can't see everything else. So what I'm trying to do is to open your eyes and let you understand that there are different states. You have to treat these states differently, okay? Understanding, okay, you know what? Support is not holding up no more. Let me switch out and use my breakout strategy, whatever the case is. So let me show you guys how to enter, right, and exit. So right here, guys, the way you can enter is multiple ways you can enter. One of the best ways to enter is look for maybe a double rejection. So right here's a good example. The market hit it once, boom, twice, boom. Nice little rejection right here. Nice bearish bar right here, and you can go short, right? And you can look for maybe a 2-to-1, 2 times your money, okay? Or 3-to-1. 2 times money is usually the good sweet spot, and you can go from there. Let me show you guys another good example. Okay, here's another good example, guys, right? We had resistance right here, and basically it hits resistance, hit it once, boom, and twice. And you can probably go short as soon as it goes below this bar. And again, you look for your 2-to-1 and, look for your scalp. So that is one way to get in. Another way to get in is just looking for, an aggressive bar. So like a good example, right, would be one of these red or green strong bars right here. So right here, you see a nice little strong bar right here on the red side, and even the green side, you see how we have a nice strong bar right here. You can get in that way. So those are the two main ways you can get in. Now for the exit, you can exit, maybe 2 times your money, okay? Lately, I've been trying to use the 1-minute chart. I'll probably talk about that next week. So that's what I do every single day. You can do everything on a 5-minute chart, 5-minute entries, 5-minute, exits, and just direction is 5-minute. And this is what I do every single day. I try to keep things as simple as possible because this game, we all know that it can be hard, right? We all know that trading can be really hard. So why do we want to overcomplicate things and do a whole bunch of, I see a lot of people just going crazy when it comes to just looking for, entries in the markets. But anyway, there's no right or wrong, okay? So the way I trade, it can work for me, it can work for you, but guess what? There are thousands of different ways to trade the market. Do not let anyone tell you their way is the only way. Please do not let anyone brainwash you. There's no such thing as best way. It's whatever works for you. Music to my ears. Every time I drive this car, it's always on manual mode. Like, I don't know how people drive this on automatic. I mean, if I'm doing like a long drive or something like that, maybe I put it on automatic, but man, I gotta test out the manual, bro. This twin turbo, I ain't gonna front it. Like, as soon as I press the gas on this one, it's just like responsive like crazy, bro. First gear, second gear, third gear. I could be cruising second gear, press it, go crazy. Even third gear, like the boost on this joint, sick. I don't know. I was trying to go to the mall, but I don't know. It's kind of late right now. I don't know if I'm going to the mall real quick, but who knows? The tires were spinning real quick. I couldn't even hit it like the way I want to hit it. But yeah, man. Woo! I can't even push it around here, guys. Like, cops like crazy. But yeah, I be chilling most of the time, but I be pushing up just a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. A little bit, but cops deep around here, so I don't really push it like that. Alright guys, so basically I was trying to go to the mall, but It's too late. I'll probably go another time. Whatever. But anyway, here's the car. Dope. Sick. So, a lot of you guys know, pretty much I dropped the video, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. That's the first time you guys saw this supercar, but some of you guys don't know, I had this like around 2 to 3 months ago. I just dropped the video like 2 weeks ago. But I went to the Rich Hotel, right, like a month and a half ago, right? And the NHL was playing, I think the Panthers, and I think they were staying at the Ritz, right? So I went downstairs to get my car because they park all the nice cars outside, right, in the front. So I went to get my car. So the valet dude was like, yo, bro, he said, you know the Panthers, the NHL? I was like, yeah. He's like, yo, because it was a Lamborghini parked out front, it was another supercar parked up front, and then my car, right, my supercar. So he said, yo, they came straight to your car, like surrounding your car, like, yo, what kind of car is this? I never saw this before. I didn't know Maserati had these type of cars. Yo, do they got this in Canada? He was like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know. But they was going crazy for my car, and I wasn't there. He said, yo, he's like, yo, they was going nuts. And that's usually the response I get with this car, because a lot of people really never saw this car, because you don't see it too much on the street. So like when I go out, guys, put it like this: if you want to feel like a celebrity, get a supercar. Because I don't, bro, everywhere I go, I'm driving, I see people put, because when it first happened to me, I'm like, yo, like, what are these dudes doing? Like, why are they filming me for? And I'm like, I forget, like, all right, I'm driving a car, I'm driving a nice car. So, yo, phones out, filming me while I'm driving. They driving, so whoever's in the passenger seat filming me. I'm like, yo. So if you get a supercar, just get ready for that. Like, even when I go to the gas station, people come to me all the time. Yo, what you do? What you do for a living? How can I get one of these? They be like, yo, what kind of car is that? That joint dope. Can I take a picture? It's like, yo, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But it's like instant fame. Like, if you want to feel like a celebrity, bro, get a supercar. Like, now I know how baddies feel when they step outside, right? They get all the attention. So the male version of a baddie is literally getting a supercar, right? So if you want to feel like a baddie, get a supercar. You know what's funny? It's like I'm driving this car and it'd be like regular cars that I know are not racing cars. They be trying to race me. Like, come on, man, you know you can't hang with me. Why are you trying to race me for? It be regular cars, no exhaust, stock. It be a regular car, a tiny car trying to just race. Like, come on, bro, come with a racing car, come with something to race me, man. But I be chilling with this car. I don't be racing like that, especially around here, man. The cops be lurking. I'm chilling though. Woo! I'm telling you right now, bro. As soon as I press that gas, woo! Bro, this joint feel like it just wanna go straight to the moon. Straight to the moon, no. But yeah, let me tell you about the ugly truth about life. Nobody cares about you. And I know that sounds crazy. Like, yo, bro, what you talking about nobody care? You have to understand, most people have their own problems. So they don't really care about you like that. I mean, if they really did, why do we need all these therapists? Right? Think about it, right? Why people need therapists for? If people really care. People don't really care. Like, if you tell people your problems, they might say, oh, just keep going, or, don't worry about it, you got this. They give you like a generic answer. And, you know, sometimes it is what it is, you know. Sometimes the generic answers, you need that. But for the most part, people have their own problems. And you have to understand, you know, nobody cares. Now, I can't, you know, that could be an extreme, but, you know, because some people do care. But I'm just saying, for the most part, nobody cares. And you want to hear another ugly truth? It's not their job to care, guys. And I know some of you guys gonna say, yo, what are you talking about, man? How can you say that? Like, oh my gosh, how can you say that? Like, oh my gosh. Bro, I'm telling you, it's not their job to care. You know, so when I say it's you versus you, that's what I mean, guys. When you wake up, it's you. When you go to sleep, it's you. So you gotta care about yourself, you know? Now, I'm not telling you to not care about other people. You definitely should. But at the same time, you have to be real with yourself and understand that most people don't care about you. So, understand that truth. Understand that most people is not going to come save you. You got to save yourself. You know, that's the reality of life, man. And I don't think a lot of people want to, like, accept that. But that's life, guys. Like, it's just what it is, you know. But me personally, I understood that at an early age. Well, I didn't say early. I wouldn't say at an early age, but when I would start to grind, I was like, yeah, man, it's all me. Because especially trading, right? Trading is a lonely business. You can't tell people your problems. They're gonna give you generic answers like it's gonna be okay, or actually even worse. Right? If you tell somebody you lose money, you know what they're gonna tell you? Oh my gosh, you losing money? Man, you better quit. Stop it. Don't do it. Don't do it no more. That's risky. You can never get doing. You're gonna never be successful. Trading is gambling. And that's a great example of nobody cares. Everybody has their own problems. And at the end of the day, guys, you know, I'm not saying it's their fault. You know, I'm not saying it's their fault. Yes, man, you don't understand, bro. I'm not saying that it's their fault, but basically, that's how life is, right? That's how life is. So keep grinding, man. Keep grinding. Stop looking for someone to save you. Yeah, it's nice to have people to help you here and there. You know, but if you do have a friend, or if you do have somebody that you know you can talk to, and they will sit down and listen to your problems and listen to what you got going on, then you know you got a true friend, right? You know you got somebody you can rely on, and for the most part, ain't that many people out there like that. Ain't that many people like that. Real for real. See, somebody's trying to race me right now. Bro, he know he can't handle me, bro. Bro, no. I dropped it, I dropped this in second gear right now. So rap. I be chilling though. I know some of you guys like, yo, chill out, but I be chilling, bro. Trust me, I be cruising, man. But yo, I think he got an Infinity, I think. He got a little exhaust on it, but he know he can't handle me, bro. He know it. Yeah, I think he's trying to slow down. He's trying to race me right now. Watch this. I can't even do it, yo. You understand? Around here, bro, the cops be hard. I can't even do nothing. I be chilling though. Watch this. I'm trying to get a light on. We can't give a light on this one.
so bad, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not even gonna try to race this dude, bro. Well, I know he can't hang with me. He can't hang with me. Alright, guys, be safe. Trade safe. Don't let your emotions take over. And let's get it.